Willkommen zurück mit einer weiteren Folge Tales of Arise. Ja, ich muss heute auf Arbeit, aber ja, für ein Stündchen wollte ich noch eine Folge aufnehmen. Dementsprechend, ja, bin ich jetzt online. Für mich ziemlich früh. Wir werden nachher auch nochmal hinlegen. Ja, ich habe ein bisschen gegrindet. Hab Level 18 gemacht. Ein bisschen versucht, die Art hier endlich fertig zu bringen. Weil ich würde die dann gern mal bei Elfen zumindest wechseln und bei den anderen müsste ich dann mal welche rausnehmen, habe ich so das Gefühl. Habe auch versucht hier noch Sachen freizuschalten. Aber sehe schon, also da ahne, im nächsten Gebiet wird dann die Dinger hier überall freischalten und wahrscheinlich bei Shion nochmal irgendwas Verstecktes freischalten, so wie bei Elfen. Ja, bei ihnen, bei Lore. Und dass ich einfach mit den FP-Punkten nicht hinterherkomme. Mal gucken, mal gucken. Wir gucken jetzt erstmal, wo es als nächstes hingeht und was der dritte Lord sein wird. Und was die Wachen hier alle zu sagen haben.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Where does that drawbridge connect to?
No idea, but I've seen it get lowered. It can't be lowered from this side anyway. So it's useless to us.
Get lost!
Demon Fang!
Raging! Watch the The tide of battle has turned.
That's the power of comrades in arms.
Comrades in arms.
Too sentimental?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. Now! Well, looky here.
No choice. Rising Wyvern!
You're mine. Please now.
We've turned the tables on.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
We won that by a mile.
Guess I misread.
Get lost! Dance in the wind!
Rising Wyvern!
Dragon shell!
Donut!
Water, hear my call!
Now you see what I can do!
Demon Fang!
It's like trying to keep up with a wall!
Rising Wyvern!
Burning run!
Swallow Blade!
Blah, 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 that's crossblade! Let's keep our eyes on the prize. I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
be a delicious piece
Rising
of cake.
Wyvern! Talon
You got company.
Eagle Fly!
We got the advantage.
Good. Just have to make sure we keep it.
You don't worry, because log on.
Barely a blip on our radar. Out of our way!
Rising Wyvern! Soda!
Burning steel.
I'll take you all on!
Lightning condensed.
We're cleaning
I'm
house.
also good
Let me
with
get the
airborne
rest of
targets. Well, someone's We won that by a mile.
Who? 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 What's wrong?
Really?
Ah!
Sure.
Hey. Ah!
Right.
Right. Nice work. What?
Hey!
Well? What? Shion.
What?
Very nice. Boy, talk about a spry old man.
I can't wait to see him again.
You really like that apple pie, didn't you? Who? Who?
Look, Hoodle. One of your buddies. Is...
Heck of a lot of fish swimming around in this pond, huh?
Are they edible?
Sure, they're edible, but we've got no way to catch any.
I hate camping out. Let's dispose of the trash.
Come one, come all! I feel kind of funny.
Yeah, you're looking funny too.
Right.
We're in the home stretch now.
What she said.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
We managed to pull through.
I guess even someone as fashionable as you wouldn't know a whole lot about Dan armor, right?
Not really, no. Like, what's with that scarf? I don't remember that being with any of the armor we found back there.
Oh, well, remember how you told me you thought I'd look good wearing some blue? I took your advice to heart and decided to give it a go.
Oh, I see. Well, it suits you.
Would you say I've learned to spruce things up like you suggested?
I wouldn't go that far.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
Huro, come here, sweetie. Woo! Good boy.
What are you doing?
It's flying practice. Huro doesn't really like to leave my side, but if I don't make him spread those wings every now and then, they'll start to weaken. It's important he practices. Also, I'm pretty sure he put on some extra weight. Oh.
Probably because everyone keeps sneaking him snacks when you're not looking.
I knew it! I thought there was something fishy going on. Oh, it's really not good for birds to be overweight, you know?
Oh, really? I'm sorry, Rinwell.
You were feeding him too? You haven't been giving him anything he can't eat, have you?
I'm pretty sure everything I've given him has been okay. Just to be sure, though, why don't you tell me what he can't eat?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Is something the matter?
No, not at all. It's just, for a really long time, Huro was the only friend I had. So on the one hand, it makes me really happy to see everyone be so accepting. But on the other, it's a bit of an adjustment sharing him, you know?
Every one of us can see that he's like family to you. I can promise no one's trying to ignore your feelings or anything.
Yeah, I'm sure you're right. I'll talk to the others about it later. We should really get some rest. Another day, another Gald.
Law?
Yeah, sorry. Just a little travel weary is all. Looking forward to finally getting out of here, you know?
Still beating yourself up about your dad, aren't you?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. But that's not what I was just thinking about.
Oh?
I never did tell you how I ended up hanging around with the Snake Eyes, did I?
Not properly. All I know is you had a falling out with your dad and ran away from home.
Getting to Cyslodia almost killed me. Once there, though, I actually ended up joining a resistance organization, believe it or not. Of course, before long, someone ratted us out. And we were ambushed by the Snake Eyes. I'd never seen such brutality. If I hadn't surrendered...
Law?
I don't know why. They let me live. They made me watch as they butchered my friends right in front of my eyes. I still have nightmares. I hear roars of Zeugles as my friends scream. The snow stained red with blood. And all the while, those bastards laughing. I thought that with Ganabelt defeated, I'd be able to put it all behind me. Turns out that was a little optimistic. I was terrified they would kill me too. So I wound up betraying the memory of my friends and getting my old man killed in the process. I wonder if I'm any braver now. What if one day I panic again and end up running away like always?
And leave us behind? You really think you'd do that?
I hope not. But who's to say what I'm really capable of?
Ah! I found you.
Something wrong, Rinwell?
How very perceptive of you. When I turned around, you were gone, so we came back to look for you.
Maybe tell us next time you decide to stop? We need all our manpower to face these Zeugles.
Geez, okay. I can't help it when nature calls, can I?
Nature? Ew, gross! Here?
Let's make tracks, shall we?
I hope he makes it through this.
You invited him along. He's your liability.
He's Zephyr's son, Shion. What was I supposed to do? Just leave him?
Fine. Just don't come crying to me about it, all right? I've got enough deadbeats slowing me down as it is.
Why did people dig this path so far underground?
Maybe it was too dangerous on the mountains for them to traverse over them.
So you're saying that before Dana was conquered, Danans made this so that they'd have a way to get through the mountains?
If I had to guess, they might have even lived inside of these once upon a time.
Not like there's any way of knowing now. Not after all our history was lost.
No, it wasn't lost. It was stolen from us by the Renans, because they thought slaves didn't need it. And because keeping it around would have made it harder to control us.
It's not all gone. Look at that over there.
What is it? It looks like a broken piece from a dish or something.
Probably. It's true the Renans erased a lot of our history. But if we look hard enough, I think we'll find there's still plenty of it left. But first, we have to win the freedom to even look for it.
We'll win it, all right. Then we'll reclaim our history. Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Rising Water!
Here are lightning condensed over. Thunderblade! Water!
Start!
Eat this! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
I guess Messiah is the first place we met. Hala.
Yeah, I was a snake eye and you were a silver sword. Who would have thought we'd end up on the same team?
you make an odd pair. It's true.
You guys are the odd ones, running with a Renin.
Be my guest. An astral box?
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
We're thinning them out. Please, I'll admit I'm impressed. Very slightly.
No complaints from me.
I can feel my precision improving.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it. Get toasty! Burn strike! Right, next one. Already on! Run away!
Well, looky here.
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I guess.
Nope, that'd be silly.
You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Here I go.
I'm practically unstoppable.
Hey, that looks pretty good.
Hi, Hoodle.
Rising Wyvern! First strike! Soda!
Dance in the wind.
Slide!
Air thrust. Hurricane.
Swallow Blade!
Eagle fly.
Slide!
Thunder
Swallow
blade.
Blade! First strike!
Talon storm.
Rising Wyvern!
Away. Where are you going?
Slide! Swallow Blade!
So I finish you here and now! There you go!
Rising Wyvern!
Feel like me again.
Lunarondo!
Thunderblade.
I can feel my power growing! An opponent like this should be easy.
I can carve through armor!
Rising Wyvern! First strike! Lunarondo!
Law, get toasty.
Burn strike!
Right, next one.
Demon Fang!
Already on!
Swallow Blade!
Lightning
Do it.
Descent. Thunderblade.
Storm!
First aid.
Now I can let loose.
Fang Blast!
Whew. Thank goodness we won. I won't forgive you.
Rising Wyvern! Lunarondo!
Glacial Spear.
Swallow Blade!
Sleep now.
Slide!
Freeze Lancer.
Rising Wyvern!
I'll end you!
Swallow Blade!
Glacial Spear.
Slide!
Here's evil.
Rising
You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here,
Do it.
come help out.
How could a girl ever say no? I'll be savior for the line. Freeze Lancer.
Swallow Blade!
Mega Ray. Do it. Lightning Orb. Raging Annihilation.
I wonder if I'm as strong as my dad was.
One day I think you'll surpass him.
I wonder when.
No choice.
Hey, when did I get so popular? Now you see what I can do!
This one's mine.
Eat this!
Rising Wyvern!
Put you
Here's
through!
evil.
Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Do it!
Dance in the wind. Astral energy.
Say no more.
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
It's on!
Demon Fang! Swallow Blade! Swallow Blade!
This is in the sky. It's mine.
I really owe
Swallow
you.
Blade! Demon Fang!
Eagle Fly!
Rising Wyvern! Incredible! Do it! Swallow Blade!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished. That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
Get lost! Anything in armor is almost... Armor won't save you!
Lunar Rondo!
Shining Supernova! Raging Cascade!
Swallow Blade!
Talon
Now!
Flush!
Rainbow! Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Rising Light! Start up!
Air Slide! Reload! Here goes!
Swallow Blade!
My fists are crushing it out there!
All this walking up and down is a pain.
Yeah, I wish we could just go straight through without all this hassle.
On the other hand, the collapsed parts let you reach some places you wouldn't be able to otherwise.
Now that you mention it, the ceiling's not gonna come down on us, is it?
An opponent like this should be easy.
Hear me! Flame of Fury!
Swallow Blade!
Water! Here on call!
Rising Wyvern!
You made quick work of her!
Want me to pick up your scrap then?
Just pointing it out!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Now!
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Lightning
Rising
Wyvern!
Wyvern!
Thunderblade! Gemini Aqua!
Swallow Blade! Rising Wyvern! Swallow Blade!
Lightning Orb!
That gun of yours is real handy in a pinch.
It takes a true marksman to use.
Well, can't think of anyone better than you, Xion. We managed to pull through. The design? Now, this equipment is really interesting.
It's on!
Rising Wyvern!
I'm surrounded!
Not today!
Spirit Strike! Lightning Command! Flame of Fury! Raging Cascade!
Generating field!
Here's Ethos! In here!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware of what that will remind you. Saying you're not like that all the time.
If it's in the sky, it's
Swallow
mine.
Blade!
Thunder Field!
Rising Wyvern!
Swallow Blade! One at a time! I'll be safe!
Looks like we won.
Little help!
Rising Wyvern!
Now you see what I can do!
This one's mine!
I'm on it!
Ignite!
Do it! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one.
Already on!
Swallow Blade! We turned the tables on her.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
They got me flushed!
Rising Wyvern!
Eat that!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! Guess we don't know our own strength.
You could say that again.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Rising Wyvern! Rimwell! Demon's descent! Flashing fang! I look pretty flashy out there.
So glad it met with your approval.
Hey, Law. Back when we left Cisleden, you remember how you said so long as you don't give up, there's nothing to stop someone starting over?
Yeah?
Well, I think you did just that. You've set out on a new path despite what happened in your past. Besides, you're not the only one fumbling your way through things.
You too?
It was your dad who taught me to fight. Back at the start of all this, I knew that so long as I followed him, I wouldn't end up straying. But it was also your dad who told me the importance of becoming my own master, of searching out the answers within me. I always figured I would one day. But at the same time, I had so much more to learn. When he died, I suddenly found myself rudderless. Sure, our immediate goal is to defeat all the lords. But then what comes after that? There's no one left to point me in the right direction. It was then that I realized, no matter how much I fret about it, the only thing I can do is fight. Renin brutality isn't going to right itself. So that's what I'm doing. Fighting. And in the meantime, I'll try to figure out my next move. Right now, that's about all I can do.
And you really believe you got what it takes to win this? Against all the odds?
Yes, I do. Or at least I want to. If I'm being completely honest, sometimes I'm not really sure whether I can or not. So what if we're still figuring stuff out? If we do it together, then we can support one another along the way. Is there anything so wrong with that?
No, I don't think there is. I think I get it now. We may not know what we're capable of, but we have to try all the same.
Having another one of your secret meetings? Don't tell me you were taking yet another bathroom break?
Oh, we were just engaging in a bit of brotherly bonding. Isn't that right, Alphen?
Yeah, that's right.
Fine then, suit yourselves. Hey, I think I can feel a breeze up ahead. I bet the exit is real close.
Finally! Man, it's been too long since I felt the sun on my face. When I get in a tussle, I go full force right at it. Whoever makes the first move wins.
I do have to admit, it's quite the spectacle to watch you charge in and go to town on someone during a battle.
Yeah, it was actually my old man who taught me to fight that way. The more I lay the beat down on some baddies, the more fired up my fists of fury get.
Zephyr taught you? Wow. I guess you really are following in his footsteps.
There's nothing wrong with being so focused on offense, but the enemy always fights back at some point.
As long as I don't get hit, it's not a problem, right?
So what you're saying is you're too weak to take a hit.
You're not exactly one to talk.
What were you two talking about earlier?
Earlier? Oh, it was just serious guy talk. You know, the kind that girls don't get to hear.
Really?
Don't mind him, Rinwell. It's just... well, maybe it is a little difficult to talk about in front of women.
Difficult to talk about? Okay, now I really want to hear it. Unless... it's not the creepy sort of guy talk, right?
No! Okay? It's not creepy!
Okay, okay. As long as you're fighting fit, you can talk about whatever you like.
Also ich bin begeistert über diese
Do you
Höhle.
sense
Gab
one of your friends, Hoodle?
jede Menge XP. Jede Menge. Und jetzt haben wir hier schon wieder eine Hudeleule. Das ist ein bisschen... ja, diese Eulen sind ganz schön versteckt, muss ich sagen. Oh, dieses Panorama, diese Welt.
We're finally here.
Ja,
Menancia, the land of green.
Menancia.
The place certainly lives up to its name, doesn't it?
Yeah, just feel that breeze. It's like night and day compared to Calaglia and Cislodia.
Unsullied, fertile land, as far as the eye can see. That's beautiful. Oh, what?
Oh, nothing. Just...
Yes, ja,
I was thinking the
wir
very
wundern
same
uns gerade
thing.
noch, warum du so romantisch veranlagt bist.
That's the realm capital in the distance. The city of Vicent. A word to the wise before we continue. Menancia has produced more sovereigns over the years than any other.
Shion. Guess we should probably follow after her, shouldn't we? Hey, you all right, Law?
Yeah, fine. I was just thinking how Dad would have enjoyed this view. All this green in one place is... incredible. Anyway, let's get moving before we start looking tasty to monsters.
Is he going to be okay?
Eventually. That's a wall he'll have to overcome on his own.
Hi, Hoodle!
Rising Wyvern! Start up!
I can carve through all of them!
Lightning Eat this! Freeze up!
Come one, come all!
Start up! Lightning
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Shion, can you take care of them?
It's no sooner said than done.
This is it!
This one's
The
all
tide of battle has turned.
That's the power of comrades in arms.
Fresh. Comrades in arms.
What? Too sentimental?
I think I'm getting stronger.
What's wrong? Huh?
Yes! guess we can take this?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey!
Mm-hmm. Just great. That can't be.
Nice.
Very well.
Maybe we should have left them alone.
Thanks, Shion.
Why are you thanking me?
So if I remember right, there are 6 elements of astral energy, and darkness is only on Rena, and light can only be found on Dana, right?
Right. I only remember because my parents drilled it all into my head when I was little.
How did we find out about dark astral energy in the first place if it's not on Dana, though?
Beats me. I couldn't tell you how or when we figured out that sort of stuff. I'm sure there's other stuff we've forgotten along the way, too.
Yeah, I bet. And then we forget that knowledge was even forgotten at all, and it's back to square one.
Exactly. That's why we need to take good care of what knowledge and artifacts we still have left.
You really have a thing for old stuff, don't you?
Well, I don't know that I'd call it just a thing. It's also something that helps me feel connected to our world.
Connected?
It's nothing. Forget I even mentioned it. I should have guessed that there'd be no way he'd understand. How could he? Whew!
No backing down!
Rising
I'm
Laser!
surrounded!
The sky is mine! Here! Freeze laser! Where are you going?
Talon Hurricane!
Rising Laser!
Use the healing arc!
And more than I'll burn out! It got fire!
I've got it!
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
Open it or let say no.
Lunar Rondo! Rising Wyvern!
Dragon Shell!
Lunar Rondo!
Magic is in!
Swallow Blade!
Annihilation!
Anything in order is all mine!
Now!
Seems about right to me. I hate camping out.
Ho, ho, ho. Ho ho ho!
Look, Hoodle! One of your buddies!
Ja, jetzt musste ich einfach mal die Items, die ich nur einmal habe, verwenden, weil sonst kriege ich ja die Waffen hier nie.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
Why do you keep staring at me, Hell yeah! There's no way you can complain about how this tastes!
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Shouldn't you be resting?
I wanted to talk with you for a bit.
I don't really want to talk right now.
Right. I'll, stop bothering you then.
I didn't say you were bothering me. Sorry. Don't take it personally. I'm just not used to being around other people, so I don't really know how to chit-chat.
Well, for a start, you let your guard down a little. Hey, here's a thought. What if you tell me about your childhood?
What with my thorns and all, I didn't really have one. Not to speak of, anyway. Although, I guess I did have one friend.
Who was it?
A really old doll.
Oh.
When I was a little girl, the doll was the only thing I could touch and hold without worrying about my thorns hurting it. I would do things like dress it up or sit it on my lap when I was eating. The two of us were practically inseparable.
Can I ask something?
Is it about the fact that I played with dolls?
No, it isn't. I only wanted to ask who gave you the doll in the first place.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Where is it now?
I had to leave it behind when I left Lenegus. I didn't have a choice. Most likely it's long gone at this point. I think it's time we go to sleep. Morning. Ready to head out?
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Nun, neues Gebiet, neue Sprechoptionen. Ja, ich glaube, danach werde ich die Aufnahme beenden und eine neue
You
anfangen.
okay? You made a weird sound.
Denn es wird jetzt zur nächsten Stadt noch hier genug
I was
Kämpfe
just thinking
geben.
how amazing this view is.
Und ja,
What's the matter?
das wird
Haven't you ever
Zeit
seen
in
mountains and
Anspruch nehmen.
fields before?
Aber ich bin froh, dass wir genügend XP
Actually,
jetzt
now that I
bekommen.
think
Auch
about
wenn
it,
die FP
not
wieder
every day we
wenig
get to
sind.
enjoy
Und ihr habt
views
es
like
gesehen,
this.
wieder ein neues Talent
too?
freigeschaltet.
Yeah.
Ich komme gar nicht
Rocky
hinterher, das alles
landscapes, but
freizuschalten. Das
terrain
ist
here is
unmöglich.
completely
Selbst
different.
mit Grinden.
Like, you see that mountain over there? Doesn't it look like a big wave that somebody turned into stone?
Right? And those ones look like the horns or claws of some giant monster. I'm surprised they managed to stay up.
Yeah. Just be thankful we don't have to pass under them.
Actually,
They won't come tumbling down that easily.
You sure about that?
Menancia harvests earth energy, which explains why the topography is so varied here. It's also why those rocks are bound to be sturdy.
So all that astral energy is also what makes this realm look so lush then. Does astral energy really have that much of an impact on the land?
Yeah. Is that why even that mountain looks the way that it does?
The stronger the energy is, the greater impact it has on lots of things. So yes, like a great big fire.
but these imbalances are too pronounced to be nature's work. It's not how Dana would otherwise naturally look.
If it's not natural, then you mean all of this is the Renans doing?
When you put it like that, even something as nice looking as this starts to feel wrong.